You say you're feeling lonely. If you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight.
Quick update, and all I'm doing is pre-baiting a little river stretch, and hopefully I'll be back a little bit later. I'll try and get one of these cracking little river carp out. Lead, just a normal lead clip setup, a small PVA bag with a few different size pellet in there, and we've got a krill bottom bait. So what I'm going to do is lower this rig in, and hopefully we'll see what happens. Try and be quiet as I can. Just spooked a fish that's sitting right there. There was a fish right there. Where are they gone? There was just 4 fish that come cruising over the spot. Got there, I spooked them. So I'm going to try and stay back as much as I can, and hopefully I can get my first river carp. They're coming back into the area now. That's why you need 6-foot rods on the river and not 12 foot. And that took about half an hour, and I've got my first river common from here. Lovely, off the spot. I see a few feeding fish. Managed to get a little PVA bag of pellets out, and let's go try and get the other side. And the price was a small little river common. Lovely. And we're going to get this beauty slip straight back. And I've got about 10 more minutes, and I'm going to get the rods in. And yeah, like I was saying, hopefully I'm going to update you. I'm going to be updating everyone on some of the fishing that I'll be doing over the next couple of weeks. So hopefully everyone looks forward to it. I've got a few more places to target, a few more rivers, a few more park lakes, and hopefully I can get some of these scaly long commons on video for everyone. And like I was saying, I just had that small little river common. Every one of them commons, they've got a story to tell, something about them. Absolutely, the fight they put up as well, it's just immense, like crazy. It's just completely different to fighting a fish on the lake. These river fish, they just fight like crazy. And like I was saying, I'm playing fish on a 12-foot rod at the moment, which ain't ideal at all. So I was struggling a bit to get that last little common in. But yes, hopefully, like I said, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be updating everyone on some of the fishing that I'm going to be doing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a few more on camera. Now off to the new location. Okay, absolute carnage. Got down the river this morning and managed to land 3 cracking river common, absolutely banging. And we've got 3 lovely, it's a smaller one. That was the second take. Absolutely carnage. And then the larger one out of all 3. Yes, great mornings fishing, and we're going to get these beautiful commons slipped right back. Bang. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep it down. So after having them lovely 3 commons, I've moved up a little bit further upstream and I've seen a few more fish. So hopefully I've got a fair bit of time to try and get 1 or 2 more. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. Got a few more hours, so hopefully I can try and get 1 more river. Be nice to get 1 more river, commons or mirror. I would like a mirror, and then I'm going to move on to a few more other locations. A few fish feeding just down here. I'll try and be quiet and see if we can get them on camera feeding. They cruise right past it. Still got them there. They're coming back in the area now. Quick update, and the rod's been in the water for about an hour now. I've seen a few fish cruise over the area, so I think I'll give it about another half an hour, and if I don't get nothing, I'll pull in and maybe we might move further down or try another location. I'm working on my own at the moment, so bear with me. It's approaching about 4:15 in the afternoon and the rod's still out, so I'm hoping I can get 1 more before I go home. If not, there's always next time. A quick update, and it's coming up to the end of the day. We've got about 20 minutes left, and then I'm going to get the rod in and get straight back home. And we're on the move again, and I've been in a pretty big rush, to be fair with you. It's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're back down at London Park Lake for our overnight session, and we'll probably stick it out to tomorrow evening. To be fair with you, it's approaching about 6 o'clock now, and we did get down here pretty late. I finished work and I managed to get straight up here. Just managed to get all 3 rods out for the night. Hopefully There's a few fish in here I've been after, so hopefully I can get amongst some of them, and if not, we'll be on to a new location. But for time being, and the weather is absolutely spot on. A bit of a surprise this morning, and I think I've got myself a nice scaly old lovely mirror in the sling. What a cracker. Check out that. A proper old scaly dark London Park Lake mirror. And we're gonna be on the move, like I said. What a cracker. And we're gonna get this, check that, basically nearly a fully scaled. What a banger. Banger. Managed to get down here late last night and get all the rods out, and first thing this morning after battling, I had 2 bream last night, which it's not what I wanted, but it saved the blank, to be fair with you. Repositioned the rods last night, put them back out on the spot, and first thing this morning the rod ripped off, and I managed to nail that lovely 19-pound foot, basically a fully scaled, probably a scale off being a fully scaled mirror. A lovely old fish, something that I am going to be targeting over the next couple of weeks in this series, in this campaign, and hopefully I can get some of these old fish on camera for you. So I'll keep you updated. We've got a few more hours on the park, and if we don't catch anything, I'm going to move to another location and see where we're going to go from there. So fingers crossed, one more would be nice. So we're back at another secret location. It's approaching about 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I really do fancy this. It looks really carpy. We've got a night over here, so I'm going to try and get all the gear over to the swim and hopefully get set up and try and catch a fish. And the fish just crashed out right in the middle of them 2 lily pads. Bit of a sign. So hopefully I'm going to get all the gear out of the van and hopefully get set up and catch me on the other side. Literally just seen some fish, managed to flip the rod out, and what have we got here? Please, a nice scaly, lovely. Basically I got round to the swim. I didn't even put no bait out. I flicked one rod out at the spot that I see the fish jump, and before I managed to get the next rod set up, the rod screamed off with this lovely, really old dark mirror that I've got in the bag. I'm going to get out right now, get it weighed, Not the biggest of fish, but what an old lovely one. I've zeroed the scales already with the sling, so whatever this goes, that's what it should be. Only small. £12. £12, but sometimes it's not all about size. Okay, and have a go at that. A lovely, not the biggest fish, but a lovely old original dark mirror. Like I said, got down here about 4 o'clock. Had a little walk around the lake. I managed to see a few fish showing just off the spot, just off the lily pads. And what I've done is flicked a rod out. Check that out. And we're on the move. Like I said, after having that lovely £19 scaly mirror from that London Park Lake, I kept moving, got down to a little gravel pit this afternoon and managed to land this lovely little old, not the biggest, small, but more than welcome, lovely little original mirror. What a beauty. Have a go at that. Absolutely beautiful. And we're gonna get this lovely little mirror slipped straight back to his home. What a beauty. Check out that lovely, proper old little warrior. Going back to your home. Thank you. Lovely. Okay, a quick update. It's approaching about 9 o'clock and I've repositioned the rods for the night. And yeah, I'm a bit of a result, to be fair with you. Got down here in the afternoon, had a little walk around. I found some fish that were showing just off the edge of these lily pads in front of me. And I managed to flick one rod on top. And before I set up the other rod, I managed to have that lovely little, not the biggest, but more than welcome, especially from a place like this, because every fish in this venue is old and they've all got character to them. And like I was saying, that was a lovely, dark, really nice mirror, to be fair with you. Sometimes it's not all about size. Okay, hopefully I've repositioned the rods for the night. Hopefully it'd be nice to get one more before we leave and move on to another location. But like I was saying, I'm on the chase now, and hopefully, like I was saying, through this campaign, through this series, I can start it and end it with some lovely old fish along the way. Okay, and we're chasing the carp right now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, in the morning we can have another one. If not, we'll be moving on. The last few weeks I've basically been pre-baiting on and off for the last 3 weeks. I've been pre-baiting the spot, so I'm hoping the fish have got a little bit comfortable and they can hopefully get their heads down or find the grub, and hopefully I can get one of these scaly resi mirrors. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning now and it's been pretty quiet. To be fair with you, I was expecting a bite at first light, but knowing my luck, yeah, and what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to take you through a little bit of my fishing that I've been doing and some of the tactics, the bait that I've been using, the rigs that I've been using to target some of these fish. But like I was saying, I'm at a place at the moment, you're not supposed to be fishing it, so hopefully there's a few I've been after. Fingers crossed we still got time. to be fair, I was supposed to be off at first light, but I'm going to try and hide that as long as I can and see if I can nick one. I've got loads showing out there all over. Hopefully it's warming up a bit now, so it's about 7 o'clock, and hopefully I can try and sneak one out. There's a few cracking scaly mirrors and really nice commons that I've been after. A few target fish I've been after, but I hate to say it because whether I say it or not, I feel they just, it brings a bit of bad luck to me, to be fair with you, but there's a fish I have been after for some time in here, so hopefully I can get one of them magical 30s. Even if it's not the one I'm after, it'd be nice to get a 30 from here. So hopefully, and like I was saying to you earlier on, I've been pre-baiting for now about 2-3 weeks, constant baiting. I fished it a few times, I've had a few fish, but still trying to get that magical 30, and we can hopefully move on and move to the next location, because what I'm going to do over this year, I'm going to try and have a target of locations, what I want to do and where I want to go, and hopefully by the end of the series I could have had a good couple of 30 pounders. And sometimes they say it's not all about size, but this series that I'm doing, it is all about size. To be fair with you, I will probably put some of the other catches that I have been having over the last few weeks in some of the clips that I do, but it is based on £30 on trying to chase the carp in a few different locations that I know. So hopefully I can get amongst them fish and catch a couple of 30 pounders. Another cracking, banging little resi common. Lovely, let's get this one slipped back. Absolutely banging. Thank you. A £27 resi, absolute cracking mirror. Look at that, what a belly. Go on, back to your home. Thank you. After slipping this fish into the net and realising it was one of my target fish, a fish I've been after for some time, a fish known as the Big Lin. After heavily baiting for some weeks, sometimes things just go right. Feast your eyes on this wood carving of a mirror. £30. Check this out. What an absolute chunk. Have a go at that. Cracking resi, £30 wood carving mirror. Have a look at that. Oh my god. Oh, what an absolute tank. £30 resi mirror, absolute banger. Over the moon with this one. Oh, could have not said anything better. £30. What a spectacular fish. Mate, check the scales on that. Yes, thank you. An absolute banger. Back to back. Oh, mate. Banger.